Well, hey, at least the internet works. Welcome, everybody. It is Nightwave Radio. It is Monday night. I'm here. Oh my God, I wanted to just take the night off. I wanted to take the whole goddamn day off, frankly, but we're here. It is Monday, July 19th, 2021, in the year of our Lord. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully you guys had a better weekend than I did. I am on the work. My sleep schedule right now is absolutely fucked. By the way, I don't know why you timed him out, Kevin G. I mean, I don't like that guy either, but at least give him a chance to actually fuck up. Welcome, everybody, to Nightwave Radio. I'm your host, Mersh. If you want to get in touch with me, of course, you may do so on Instagram, Mersh Comedy on Instagram, the only social media website that I am on. Or you can follow my producer, Adam Goldman, 18K Goldman. He's available on Twitter. Quite a weekend. Like I said, my sleep pattern is so fucked right now. So I did I had these. Let's just get it out of the way. My entire weekend has been spent trying to fix things that I didn't break in the first place. This is the first drink of the night, by the way. This is Patty's. Lefty Gay F Slurs asking, what's in the glass? It is Patty's. My first drink of the night, by the way. I've not had. Well, I'll lie, because I did open this too, and I sipped it like twice before the show. So this is my second drink, but I still haven't finished my first one. But salud. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a couple of those. One announcement. We're back. We're back on this thing. So no more smoking. I'm going to try. I'm not going to promise anything. But for now, no more smoking. I have not had a single cigarette tonight. I've not had a single cigarette yet tonight. Or today, rather. I wanted to. I was very tempted to. When I was dealing with the car stuff, I was very tempted to, but I made it the whole day so far. So I needed that. Anyway, I know vaping is gay, but it was killing me at the gym. I couldn't get anything done at the gym with the smoking. So back on the vape. So Saturday I had to get up and deal with a bunch of shit, and then I had to have the fucking Spectrum tech who got here early, for Saturday, to come fix my internet, put more internet gas in my internet. I didn't film him, and I didn't keep the heat on, and I didn't quite torture him because he was a nice kid. Nice kid. He came out. He legitimately was trying to help me, and I think he did. He did a couple things. He completely replaced the entire connection plate in the room where the connection is and everything. Like, I watched him. He took out the whole fucking plate, took out all the fucking wires behind the connection plate, and put all new shit there for me. So, like, my access point where the coaxial comes in is like, ta-dow. Replaced all that shit for me. So whatever. Did what he could. It seems to be a little bit better. We'll see what happens. So then Saturday I go and I'm like, I'm going to do my huge, right? My Saturday huge. I didn't give him a beer, no, but I gave him like $20. So Saturday I'm like, all right, Spectrum guy's done. I had to get up early and I couldn't go back to sleep for a nap or anything. And I'm like, I'm just going to go for a jog. So I go to the lake. I went to the same lake I go to, 3 Mile Lake, and I did a 3-mile jog. Pretty standard, pretty easy. Bing, bang, bong. I go all around the lake, and I'm like, all right. I forgot. So I go out. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the lake. I'm going to go for a jog. I go out to my car, start my car. Low tire pressure in your right rear tire. And I'm like, I specifically remember asking the guys that worked on my car to rotate my tires, but to take my front driver's side tire and to find out why there was a slow leak. Not to top it off, not to just add air to it, but to investigate the source of this slow leak that I've had. Because it's not a bad leak. The tire's not unstable. I have to add air to it once a week usually. Like if I add air on it on a Saturday, usually by Saturday or Sunday the following week, I need to put some air in it. It doesn't leak out fast. It's just the tire, whatever. So Metal says it was probably patched already. They're all brand new tires. I bought those tires, all 4 of them new last year. So I was like, whatever. So I turn on the car and low, your air is low in your tire, and I'm like, so they didn't check where the leak is. Cool. So I'm like, whatever. Pull out, go to the lake. I get to the lake, and I'm like, all right, do my 3 miles. I feel really good about myself when I'm finished. I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm like, oh, like get fucking done. And then I'm like, I'm going to go have a nice steak. All right, I like to usually have a nice steak on a weekend. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go have a steak. Get in my car, start driving, get to the restaurant. And I was still smoking. I only stopped today, so I had my cigarette. So I stopped, like, after the lake, I got to the restaurant. And before I went into the restaurant, I was like, let me have a cigarette. So I'm sitting there, like, with my car door open, having a cigarette, and I'm like, and I keep my car running. I don't even know why I did that, but my car just kept running, and I was just sitting there smoking a cigarette, kind of with my door open, kind of half hanging in my car, kind of half hanging out of it, because I was hot. I was like, and I'm like smoking a cigarette, and I look over, and I'm like, my check engine light is on. And look, I have not had a check engine light come on in that car since I've owned it. I have made sure to go out of my way to have it inspected. Anytime something broke, I fixed it right away. Went to the fucking... I always bring my shit to people that know what they're doing. Car's been fine. Check engine light comes on, and I'm like... No, not service engine, by the way, Net Metal NPC. Check engine. And this is why I yelled at the guy who runs the shop, because I'm like, he's like, oh, no, your check engine light was on. I'm like, no, it wasn't. My service engine light was on. I have there's a separate control code thing that will tell me you need an oil change. You were supposed to get an oil change 100 miles ago, or you were supposed to get your brakes serviced 100 miles ago. Like, my car doesn't do check engine for that. It does like a bing, service overdue. Go get your oil change. And you're like, all right, cool. No, my check engine light. And I'm like, so I was very pissed. I'll go in and eat my dinner or whatever. I drive my car home, but my car's fine. At this point, my car is fine. So I'm like, driving my car home. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I get a wild hair up my ass Saturday night, and I decide I wanted to go hang out with some friends of mine, and I went out to Tampa for a couple drinks, hang out, whatever. Drive out to Tampa. Getting to Tampa, everything's fine. We're hanging out. I don't come home until late. It was very, very late. I don't think I got, because again, my car was driving fine. The check engine light came on. I'm like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Just probably shouldn't have done. But again, my car was not visibly doing anything wrong, just the light. And I was like, people like, you want to hang out? I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, let's go. I'll meet you guys in Tampa. So I go out to hang out with some buddies in Tampa. Get there fine, doing our thing. And all of a sudden, I'm getting out like, I think it was probably like 4 or 5.